The initial days, yes, open reputations, and I know your past. You are the 3 second guy with the Thameez that I know. I heard that a lot, but I couldn't care less.
Would you start an agency on your own if you?
I have never monetized my platform. So at times I do sit and think or strategize, you could say, how can I monetize this or should I even monetize this? And then I thought, no, I'm on a different path right now. I can't use this page, Tamizo, at least I cannot use it. If I want to do it, maybe as an agency. But then I thought there will be very few people who is gonna avail my services.
What I was like a year or 2 years back. Was it that thought, or it was just like just a random thing you just wanna just change? What ignited that change?
Growing 500 people, comparatively huge numbers in my followers, in a community,
exactly.
in a chat, listening to what I say. I mean, I'm nobody, but listening to what I say, I'm like, I care about that.
When are you getting married?
Can we cut this part?
No, come on. When we last spoke, we spoke about, getting views, getting the right content out there, getting the numbers, the followers, and,
guy with the Thameez, I know.
playing around the algorithm. Is that something that you're still concerned with? Is that something that's all in the back of your mind, or you're just like releasing content to whatever you like now?
I'm releasing on whatever I like, I would say. There was a point where there's still a point for me where I sit and think that I have never monetized my platform. I have been called for shoots 1 or 2 times, and this is Nissan and some of the cafeterias, but I had never monetized my platform. So at times I do sit and think or strategize, you could say, how can I monetize this or should I even monetize this? And then I thought, no, I'm on a different path right now. I can't use this page. Tamizo, at least I can use it. If I want to do it, maybe as an agency. But then I thought there will be very few people who's gonna avail my services. I'm doing this a lot here, so yeah, avail my service because there are a number of people out there doing their social media game, yeah. And mine would be pretty simple, like the accent, fake accent or whatever. I can make it funny. I can make it interactive, but I want to use music and I want to use things that's not permitted. So there will be very few people who wants my services. So even if I am caring about the views, I would care about that page and not this page, and that page does not exist as today.
Okay, yeah. Would you start an agency on your own if you?
Agency?
Yeah.
Question. Dubai, yeah. Crazy. You should be asking that.
Yeah, but let's say, you go target a different country. It doesn't matter. You can sit in Dubai and do that with your content. Okay, maybe even if it's a bit religious. If a school comes out and be like, hey, how about you do that, and then that's something as a niche you can target. Educational content, is that something you'd be like, you know what, you would be interested in?
The why the interest is because I have a certain or skill set, I would say everyone has it. So I have a certain skill set that I want to put it for benefiting the public. I put it out there. Hey, benefit the public. So that would be something that I can look into, and I never thought about that for you.
Okay.
Next one.
Yeah. So I told you I should be your manager. I'm telling you this for a year now.
I've known him for 2 years. So
almost 3. Now it's gonna be 3. Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
Since day one, when I had 5 or 4K followers, the moment I met 5K, reached 5 Asia and I reached 5K. Rum, you have 5K followers on Instagram? I'm gonna be your manager. Let's do something.
Yeah, I didn't even know he had an Instagram before.
Why? Because it was a corporate space. We wasn't really.
Yeah, Tamiz was very, to the book. Only spoke about work, only did work. But yeah, man, I should be a manager. I know you think about it and then you just ignore me. So it's okay. I'm used to getting hurt by you. But But yeah, it's good. How do you come up with the ideas now? Is it just like you're sitting on your bed and you're like, let me just make this content, or you just see a comment, you be let me make content on this? How do you do it?
Reacting to public wasn't my thing. Calling out people. I would say if I see something relatable,
Yep.
if I see something, okay, I can speak about this. I scroll, I see it, and then I basically be like, how can I convey this to my audience? How can I convey this in a space where I have authority? So I convey it in a way that my people will accept or they would get it. Some of my recent reads was very indirect and something that's happening, you know, in my place. It's too common right now. So
You know.
all I don't
Yeah. Okay.
was just embarrassed. This is how I scripted. And the ideology was the same since my last podcast. I've been saying this brain dump things in my notes in whatever language I want to convey. So, I take up accent and I can speak Malayalam, Hindi, and English. That's it. But nothing more, nothing less. I don't speak Arabic.
You can't speak Urdu either.
Oh, it's supposed to be.
Oh, sorry. Bye bye.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. And in whatever way, I think the brain dump is literally writing down whatever you feel like whatever is on your mind in whichever language it is. So it's not like something I have something in my mind, I'm going to write it perfectly. No, I want to convey, I want to deliver the dialogue in this way. This is how I meant. So brain dump, okay, this is going to be funny. People are going to watch. Turns out good. Sometimes good, sometimes.
When you say sometimes good, sometimes bad, is it the reaction of the video, or are you talking about the views?
The reaction of the videos, how
Okay.
do people take it? I'm at a point where I think, I don't know if I'm exaggerating. Why do we care about views, people? When the people accept it, like, in fact, views are how views are the results of people accept it. So, but I don't look at the views. I just think, I mean, I care about shares or comments, but views, I don't. I really think this way that who is going to share this or who's going to click share, send it to someone or maybe put on the stories. Who's going to do it? Or how many people did it? The views could be numbers. Instagram is paying it views.
Yeah.
I don't care about that.
Okay. Look at you growing out of that immature content creator phase. Proud of you. Um, let's talk about the community that you're making on your Instagram. Like every day you send a message, every day it's a message, and it's like a learning message. I like it. I'm there. Sometimes I see this message, I'm like, oh, you know what? That hit me. How did you come up to like start that, and what were you thinking before starting? Considering how it's growing now, uh, did you expect to like? Did you expect where it's now? Did you saw that, or you were just like, let me just see something how it goes. Let me see how many people want to join. Tell me about that.
Where it began, I have a friend who does podcast, and he runs a business, but his story is different. Business into media. Now he runs a podcast. We had a friendly conversation regarding Instagram, and he's not too Gen Z, but I am using Gen Z terms and annoying him. One day, out of the blue, we were discussing about the podcast channel. Shout out to him, both local. And uh, during the conversation, he right now he's got pretty good followers, 80 or 90K, and I don't have that much. But for me, the broadcast channel, the option broadcast channel, it came up. Like, how is it possible? There is a minimum criterion for 10K followers or something. But it came up and I was like, okay, let me try something. But what do I try? I don't have a niche. I don't have what do I tell people? What's my content? I don't even know. I still don't know what's my niche. I tell my friends, I tell my people, I don't know what's my niche. And there are friends supporting you, this is your niche, this is your niche, but I didn't know what to start. Okay, why not friendly reminders? Because this is eventually gonna notify people. Eventually pops up as a notification. What do I get? Okay, eventually it's gonna be a notification to the people saying that, hey, this is a message from so and so to like, okay, let's do this. And I named it Zino Dunya. But I don't know why I'm giving the option, but I got the option. And
Yeah.
we wouldn't have that liberty.
You're in the algorithm, man. Yeah, they just didn't expect you to make a content like that. Which
growing, I would say.
Yeah,
It's very, people are accepting it, and I don't know, it costs 500. Yeah.
yeah. Because when I joined, there were like I think 80, 90 people. This was months back.
Yeah.
Uh, and I think it's a good reminder thing. I remember when the whole rain prayer thing was happening. At that moment in time, I just moved to Dubai. I didn't realize it was there, and I saw your message, and I was like, "Oh shit, it's today." And then I went.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that, small little things like that. Even the messages you send, it's pretty good. I like it. Again, I'm biased because I'm Muslim, uh, but I keep up the work. It is good. Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like that is your niche. Yeah, even if it's like a very big generalization, you could say, but it's something that people in your followers or your friends or family, if they will like it, they will join. And you never know who you're affecting because again, you won't get a feedback through the app. It's just more like you keep doing it without you knowing you're affecting someone positively. So that's good.
I mean, I'm moved by what are you
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah, I do that. I move people. I do that. I move people. Astaghfirullah. I'm joking. Yeah.
Yeah, there are pretty 2, 3 instances like this where people actually told me this. And I'm like, okay, he's reassuring people. Okay, I should do more. I should do more. This is what, drives me because I don't know what to send people in channel as that randomly I feel like, oh, this hit me. I'm gonna say this to someone. It's them, may it benefit them. So that's it. That's the motive. And it's really, I'm very happy to share that, but eventually it's not me, it's the creator guiding us. And I'm this maybe a facilitator, I would say. So, which is using my platform and growing 500 people, 500 people. Like, okay, there is a I mean, comparatively huge numbers in my followers.
Yeah.
500 people
In that community, exactly.
in a chat
Yeah.
listening to what I say.
Eh,
I mean, I'm nobody, but listening
Yeah.
to what I say, I'm like, I care about that.
Yeah. See, I think you've been saying you're nobody for a while now. I think you are somebody now. So
Am I?
yeah, I think you downplay yourself a lot. You're a bit too much, when it comes to being humble. But stay like that. That's good. You can keep that dumb fake personality. The camera. I'm joking. No, he is like the genuine person. Uh,
Yes, I can reveal that I received this feedback
yeah.
last week.
Mm.
Corporate world.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say that. So
You want to take the name of the person who? Okay,
you know it. You know,
I can guess who it is, but yeah, good, good. Yeah,
I'm not gonna say it.
I understand.
What happened was the feedback that I got was a bit too not acceptable for me. So I'm like, hey, let's have a conversation. Like, I had a conversation. Then he's like, at the end of the day, it's business. Work is work. So the reason why you are taking feedbacks like this is because you are or you take things very seriously, emotionally. Right? I'm like, uh, do I do that? I don't do that. But he said your disc assessment, the the standard assessment that any company does, says this. I'm like, is it? I gave 120, 130 questions. I mean, I answered all of those questions in the disc assessment. I never knew that this tool could tell me or this tool could actually say what I was. Like, okay, and maybe that's me. At the end of the conversation, I came to realize that, yeah, that's me. That's me. I mean, I can't change whoever I am, but I'm I'm too, I don't know. Yeah. But
Too nice.
too, so it's not good. It's not good to be too nice. And in this world, especially in modern times, uh, it's it's something that I should learn.
See,
To do.
um, people say that to me a lot. Me, you'll probably think I'm not that nice of a person. I think I'm not that nice of a person, but everyone else say I'm too nice, and sometimes I am. All right, and they always ask me like, you being too nice is when people are taking advantage of you. Okay, or people are gonna step over, whether it's at work, they're gonna take promotions, you'll stay back, whether it's life, and my response is always like, I don't care, because for me, as my own something which my beliefs and my values are, to be nice and be helpful to everyone I can. Okay. If I'm not getting, let's say, XYZ promotion, or I'm not getting XYZ car, or this because of or other people around me, and they're holding me back, or they're pushing me back, it's I mean, it's on them. For me, if I'm still content with life, I don't care. And I'm okay with being nice, as long as I'm happy in life, or even content with life. Because again, you can't always get whatever you want. Okay, and I think that is something, a reality check everyone should get. Like, a lot of things you won't get it. Whatever you have, be okay with it. And that's what I'm gonna tell you too. Like, a lot of people be like, you know what, do this, take over that. Listen to me. Don't listen to anyone else.
Yeah. Like, I would say, yes, that's who you are, and we know it as well. I mean, I know it personally. You are nice, but in our gatherings, you are that person who entertains us. But do you know, and deep down, you are such a nice person because the work we did together, whatever it is, we do it. And as you exactly said, that's how we should be. We should be nice in this dunya. And whatever people does, it's not on me. It's not on us. We are doing, we are serving the purpose of life, and that's it. Whom do we care about? And as long as we resonate the life that's supposed to be how it's supposed to be good, brother.
Exactly. Look at you growing. I'm so proud of you.
Son.
Okay, no, you're taking too far. Uh, um, just to move on, I know you're doing something else as well. A small project you started with your friends. I would call it a project. Started off with a project, and yeah, speak about that. I can see. Yeah, HAQQ. What is this? Tell the world what is this.
Cool. Uh, okay. Thanks for the stage, too.
Yeah, yeah. This is the
Like my rat.
this is the content you need. The content a brand needs.
Another is all good. So yeah, the friend group that I have right now, the environment that I'm in, make out that I have such a group, right? So out of nowhere, one day my friend called me. I want to meet you immediately with my other friend. Like, okay, what's the emergency? Don't worry, come now, come now, come now. I took my car, drove, reached the bike, sir. They told me, or we had a conversation saying that let's start a clothing line. Wait, okay, this is why you asked me to come. And then the whole thing came up, that the story, what is this clothing brand about, or where is this coming from? Two friends, Shiraz and Riaz. Shiraz is has been doing gym or fitness content for a while now. He has pretty much good following, and this was his vision to have a clothing brand eventually, or turn his brand or his audience into serving them with a brand.
Good.
So Huck was always his idea, but he couldn't execute. But executed the way he wanted, the way the principles, the core principles, what he wanted to have it aligned with. He couldn't do it for 2 years. He did build samples and stuff. So, and he tried putting it out to the public, and people reacted. Hey, where can I get it? That's the point. That's what triggered him to pursue it for 2 years. He spent enough money in terms of running a business on himself, but he couldn't. He simply shared it with the other friend BR and saying that I couldn't do anything about it after 2 years. Yeah? And we eventually like called the meets to do it. And just like any other brand, this was supposed to be any other brand. Like, this is a product, but we had to place it in a market in Dubai where we have other competitors.
You're like a lot of competition.
A lot of competition. Yeah. So we couldn't be any other brand. We couldn't be. So everybody believes their products are not any other brand, any other. So we had to believe in it. And the way we placed it is by building a community which is free for people. So HAQQ is the brand. And we haven't yet released the product, although we have the product. We have the samples, we have the prototypes. But Club HAQQ is a community that we have built where people can come, people can care about their fitness, people can go for runs and have a community. So it's always they HAQQ a brand, Club HAQQ a community who supports the brand. We started off by saying that there's a community Club HAQQ. And I think it was the wrong marketing move. Everybody at first was as now Club HAQQ. Okay, how do we go back to HAQQ the house? But it's good. Alhamdulillah, the response were amazing. Like it started off us three, and of course, social media followers. Everybody reached out, and I had this other friend group or other stream of friends who aligned the principles, and then I simply tried to merge them. Everybody liked it. Everybody accepted with two hands, and right now there's enough people in all on the channels, all our channels. There will be there will be Instagram, there will be collective Instagram followers and stuff. They accepted it, and they come to runs. So Sunday debuts is a thing.
Nice. How does one join your community, the HAQQ, the Club HAQQ?
Sure,
Okay.
sure. That's our tap
Yeah.
and like you're free. It's free to come, and people confuse or people think there is exclusivity to it. There could be exclusivity, but
Not now.
no, yeah, I think I wouldn't say that. But if you show up, you're free to join the run, and we post or we share locations. Same bet. Show up on
On your Instagram.
yeah on my Instagram and both our channels.
Okay.
You see,
Okay.
location come the morning. We don't. That's it.
Okay. When is the planned launch of the HAQQ clothing brand?
Q1 2026.
Okay.
So it's
Soon.
soon.
Yeah.
And there's already people, as I said,
Yeah. People are interested. Everyone. Yeah.
are interested.
Yeah.
And I don't know, people are literally reaching out. I want to be a first customer. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, this is amazing. We didn't ask for it, and whoever is in the communities building or trying helping us to build the brand. Like there's help coming out, support coming out. So there's this key message that I will say: if your intention is very true, if your intention is pretty honest, support will come. Things will align. I'm not saying stars are aligned for us to,
Yeah.
this to the public yet. It was slow. It was all three of us is working work weeks. And this is only happening. Things are happening on the weekends. And it was very slow, but the support was always there. And we have a massive number of followers following the concept, following the community. So the help is there, but eventually we need to get this done. And I know you are into e-commerce as well, so we'll have a chat afterward. So yeah, that's the story, man. And we didn't want to rush. We are not in rush, and we are taking it slow, steadily,
Yeah.
on the left.
Yeah. It's good. Slow and steady. Wins the race, as some white guy said once. Um, you don't have to laugh at that. Then I'll laugh.
Knowing you for
Wait,
couple of
2.5 years. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm excited. Once it's out, I'll buy one, rep it on the podcast, give you guys a shout out, and once it's ready, you can call your partners in here for episode as well. Yeah. And that's nice. Why the name HAQQ?
the name HAQQ. You haven't been following the page yet.
Yeah. I came in when it started going up. So yeah.
As I said, the name was already built by
Yeah.
ours, and we had to sit and put out ideas to our branding uh branding team. It's not a team, it's just one person. Hey, shout out to him, KD.
Yeah.
We're very pity back. She was a friend at that. So we had to portray, we had to share ideas that this is what we think, this is what we think, this is what we think. And eventually he's the one who cooked. So
Was the name different before when Shah was talking? Okay, HAQQ was there. Okay.
but to give it a meaning, to
Yeah.
give it a brand identity, we didn't know it existed until he built that. So the icon, there's 6 different angles you can see that icon. So if that's there, then I mean that was built. that was built from our sayings and our as we convey things, that was just built. And that's the messaging that we want to portray. But why the name Huck? I wouldn't have an answer to that. That was just
Yeah.
build. We wanted to
Cool.
be this way.
We'll get Shiraz's answer on that then.
I don't think you have an answer. It was
It's, yeah.
the
To, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. To the people who don't know what HAQQ means, it means,
Sure.
yeah. Okay, that's good, and I'm excited for your journey. What is your role in this brand? What are you doing?
Okay. I'm looking after the technical side of it. I'm after the e-commerce store. I'm looking after. We have done a couple of manufacturing visits back in India.
Got a nice.
I was part of one of the visits. The fabrics we had to choose, the design we had to give, and yeah, I was part of these journeys. And pretty much that's what happened until date for the two manufacturer visits. One was by Shiraz, one was by me, and I'm looking after the Shopify, whatever the backend
Okay.
is.
I'm not gonna bore everyone and you with this topic more, but the last few questions on this. To anyone who wants to start a clothing brand, tell us how difficult it is, and
We still figure it out, brother.
exactly. Uh,
I think it's not all it's the answers are not there. Answers are just you take a booklet, you read it, it's not there. You need to learn things. Still learning.
you're learning on the go.
Yeah, learning
Yeah.
on the go. As I said, it might look all in place from the outside, but inside running a business is difficult. It's very difficult when you don't have time for it. But on the way coming here, we asked text, hey, what are we doing today? Like, what are we doing today? Because every weekend we ensure that there is a proper thing achieved, like tangible outcome achieved to help the band. So that's how we are running it. Very difficult to anybody who is starting it, just start and see. To start and see, because we didn't risk anything. We didn't risk anything. No risks. I didn't put my job. Nobody, uh, out of the three partners could they opt to do this full time. But we had an idea. We are executing it slow and steady. But we are, let's say, I mean, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. This is how we started. If you wanted to have some, questions about specific questions about what this blocker is, we can answer because we have been for in this game for like 3-4 months, and there's something that we don't know as well. So we reach out to people who have made it. So
Okay. That is nice. Well, if Riyadh, right? Riyadh, today he's promoting a brand. Yeah. That is good, man. That is good. And I like your whole journey as to like how you've incorporated Islam everywhere. And that's pretty cool because a lot of people are always hesitant to bring their religious values in their everyday lives. Do you bring that in something in your business life as well? And that's good, whether it's content business. And inshallah, I hope to see you succeed. And
inshallah.
and then I'll
I mean, I don't see why. I mean, I get it. I get the reason why people do separate things, but this is the purpose of license. I can't force people to say that this is the purpose of life. You're gonna live this way. But
mm,
yeah, this is what I follow.
okay, nice. The $1 million question of all your followers.
What? Really about us? What that? You got everything? Everything is.
This is the main one. It has to be asked. Okay. When are you getting married?
Can we cut this block?
No, come on. What is Auntie doing?
You're married, yeah, dude.
Exactly.
You asked me this question. I think on a question.
Soon, not anytime soon, no idea.
Can you turn this to a whole career? Short, short. Nah, inshallah, pretty soon. I wish.
Okay. I was like, wait, pretty soon? Okay. Okay. Yeah. But your parents are looking now. Uh, okay. Nice.
Can I say it out loud? Yes. Okay. By the time it comes out, this podcast comes out, I don't know what the situation would be, but as of what's the date?
As of 24th January. Yeah, 2026. girls, knowing him, he's gonna be single. So if you're the right girl for him, reach out to Karak Chat first. I'll vet you guys, and then I'll put the profile for her. Am I helping you out? Yeah. But anything else you wanna tell your audience? Look at the camera. One last message if you wanna do it.
I'm missing nobody to say good things or say things, but for me, just serve the purpose of life. The right man. Just serve the purpose of life. Right. That's purpose of life. Or know the homes of life, what it is, and then live that way. That's it.
That's good. Well, Tamiz, thank you for coming on the podcast again. I hope. Yes, always. You're always welcome here. And especially when the brand is launched, I hope we get all your team here on the show and have one proper, yeah, inshallah. But yeah, everyone else, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Sorry for the inconvenience in between, and we'll see you next week.